I'm Andrea Bradley. Welcome to Take One Salon. If you're not in the now, you're in the nothing.
So you're finally here in your new location.
Yes.
Looks really cool. I like the decor you got going on here.
Thanks. We've been working hard on it for about the past 2 weeks solid.
Nice. Definitely, you can tell you guys have put some hard work into this place.
Yeah, it's been a lot of long hours here, a lot of late nights.
And kind of an interesting little decor. You got some like some horror influence in you. That's what I'm taking from what I'm seeing on the walls here.
Yeah, I'm very into old movies, especially old horror movies, and I thought I'd bring that into the new location.
Looks like it's a kind of a perfect combination for you.
Yeah, it really is. I like it. I'm very happy with how it turned out.
Mm-hmm. So how long have you been here at this location?
This location I've been here this will be about the third week. The other salon I was at for 12 years.
Nice. And let's talk a little bit about the history of you and how you got involved with doing hair and nails. How did that whole thing come about?
Well, from about the time I was 3, and my grandpa, patient as he was, sat and let me put curlers in his hair, I knew I wanted to do hair. So I graduated high school early, went straight to Salon's, and that was when I was 17, and it's all just kind of gone from there.
Mm-hmm. Now, so this is something that you've known that you want to do as your career, like your whole life then?
Oh yeah, pretty much. I enjoy every day coming to work, and it's good to have a job where you love what you do.
Mm-hmm. And you're not flipping burgers.
No.
Let's talk a little bit about going from doing hair and moving on to like the nail side of things. That's kind of two totally different entities, and what's learning to do nails would you say that was easier or more difficult than learning to do the different hairstyles?
Well, I started doing my own nails, so for me learning to do someone else's was very difficult because it was backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't use Dremels for anything. I do everything by hand, and so it's a lot rougher on my body. I've got shoulder problems and stuff like that, but it's all worth it. I do it all over again.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Now, have you had a big grand opening here yet, or are you planning
No,
one?
not yet. Yeah, we're gonna plan a little grand opening party, just kind of an open house where everybody can come hang out and check out the new shop, and I'll let you know when that happens. Give you a date for that one.
Cool. Let's talk a little bit about, we got the holidays coming up.
Yeah.
You're gonna have any type of specials for people?
Well, a lot of what I do for the holidays, especially for men who need last minute gifts, is they can come in and pick out several services, and I'll put a package deal together and give them a great price on that, and then do a gift certificate.
Nice. That's kind of like a perfect gift for someone to come out and get.
Oh yeah.
Especially for someone who's has a partner or significant other that's kind of difficult to buy for.
Yeah, it is. It is a whole day of beauty, something every girl wants.
Yeah, definitely. Let's talk a little bit about going back to doing nails and stuff like that. Is when you had to basically retrain yourself to do nails. Do you remember the first set of nails you did on somebody else? Do you remember what that was like for you?
About 2 hours, and they looked horrible. I've come a long ways from that.
Nice. And what's the normal time to get your nails done?
For a full set of acrylics, about normally 45 minutes. It takes me a little bit longer, being that I don't use a Dremel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for a fill on a set of acrylics, maybe about 30 minutes.
So you're basically kind of like taking the old school approach.
Yeah, I am. I think for me it's safer, and I won't use a Dremel on any of my clients because I can't do it on myself. First off, and I won't do anything on any of my people that I won't do on myself.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Now, is there any particular hairstyle or haircut that you find that is challenging for you?
I've got clients that come in with everything, and I'm always up for a challenge. If you bring me a picture, most generally I can make it happen whether or not it's difficult. The crazy colors people are wanting now, the blues and the purples and stuff like that, that takes a lot of time, and that's probably about the hardest thing right now that I have to do is get people the bright, crazy colors. But it always happens. I always make it happen.
Mm-hmm. Now, what about has there ever been someone that came in that just wanted like something just completely crazy and off the wall?
Yeah, and I usually try to talk them out of it, but if I can't talk them out of it, then I'll do it, and they've always been happy with it.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you remember any of your previous stylings that might fit that whole thing with something kind of crazy and off the wall that you were like, man, I can't believe I did that, but it turned out pretty good?
Well, I had a teenage girl that came in a couple years ago, and she wanted half of her head shaved, and the other side was chin length, and she wanted it purple. Tried to talk her out of it. We ended up doing it, and it looked cute. I was surprised, and she loved it. Not something I would have done for myself,
mm-hmm.
but it came out okay.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And from talking to Hank, I know he's been real supportive on you with this whole thing. How would you say that's been going with you guys with you starting this whole new thing over here?
None of this would have happened without Hank. He's my rock, and he has been, he's the one down here till midnight with me, and he lets me experiment on him if there's something that I'm not sure I can do. He's been great. I love him to death, and like I said, none of this could have happened without him.
Now, on that experimentation subject, has there been any experiments that you've done on Hank that he was like, man, I can't believe she just did that on me?
There's been some times where I've done stuff and he's like, honey, I'm not leaving here like this, so we'll have to stay a couple extra hours, and especially with color, do something different, but it always works out.
Nice. Now, just between me and you, has there ever been a time he's like, hey, want to come do my nails for me?
You know what, I've sat down and done his nails before, yes. Always clear polish on the top, but, yeah, he'd kill me if anybody knew.
Nice. So there hasn't been a time where he's been sleeping and you snuck in with like the real bright pink fingernail polish?
Toenails. I've done that to his toenails before, where I knew he wouldn't notice for, a day or two, but not with fingernails.
And then when he noticed, how did he react to it?
Oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Nothing I do surprises him anymore.
Nice. Now let's kind of off the subject of the salon here, let's maybe talk a little bit about you go to a lot of concerts, and what would you say your favorite music genre would be?
I listen to everything. I'm a music bipolar. But I still say, Rev Theory is one of my favorite bands. They need to come back soon.
Yeah, they have a new record coming out.
Yeah, I just saw that the other day. I was excited about that one.
What about, is there anything that we might find kind of unusual that you would be listening to?
I listen to a lot of oldies. I do a lot of Elvis. And then there's times where I'll listen to just, soothing earth sound music and stuff like that. Just don't tell nobody. But here in the salon, you'll find everything. And flipping through the iPod, yeah, I'm a music bipolar. I listen to everything.
Mm-hmm. Now, one thing I didn't ask earlier was, are there any specific products that you stand by that you use as a, this is what I use in my salon?
I do a lot of different things. Matrix and Redken are my biggest ones, especially with their color lines. But there's bits and pieces of a lot of different products that I use and I love.
So you're not pigeonholed just to using one specific set of products?
No, and I don't like salons like that because every line has something great, whether or not you like the whole line or just one thing. And that's what I do. I pick and choose my favorite things out of each line and use what works best for me and my clients.
Mm-hmm. Now, with the all the social network sites we have out there now, I assume you're on Facebook.
Yeah, I've got a Facebook page. It's Take One Salon.
And everyone can go there and check out your page. And
yeah, there's a price list on there too.
Okay. And do you list like your specials that you run on there as well?
Yes, we'll do that. And then, like we talked about earlier, the package deals for Christmas and stuff like that, and gift certificates, and everything can be found on the Facebook.
Cool. All right. I think that covered just about everything. Any last comments you want to toss in?
Well, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it, and I hope everybody comes and visits me at my new location.
And if you want to tell everybody your location, that way we can start.
I'm at 1812 South Seneca, and my suite number is D, and that's here in Wichita, Kansas.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for your time, and wish you the best of success.
Thank you.